Conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way to rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. It's classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. It's classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. It's classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. It's classic conversations with JT and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Lo.
Yeah. I don't like that one either.
You still working on that?
Oh yeah, still working on it. that one ain't gonna work. What's happening, people? Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.
And Ask the Cops not here tonight.
Yes, it is past 8:30ish. We still gonna get this thing going, and we're actually blaming it all on Ask a Cop. Ask a Cop told us he was coming down. He was really excited to talk about these topics. Then he hit us up about 20 minutes ago and said he wasn't gonna make it. So yeah, here we are. Here to get this thing going. Topics is gonna be crazy. Topics is gonna be crazy. But listen, we're gonna need for y'all to be a part of this show tonight. Need you to give us a call, 404-500-1605. Need you to hit those buttons over there, the love button, the like button, the hug button, the get mad button, the crying button. What is it? A surprise button and it's a crying, surprise, laughing button. All of them. Hit every last one of them because it's gonna help my
Algorithm.
go up and up because, again, as I keep telling y'all, we are now on Spotify, we're on Amazon Music, and we're also on YouTube. Please go like those pages. Get this content, man. I'm telling you, we're throwing nuggets out there. So you need to get this content, and then just help us. Help us help you. This is conversation for the dialogue for the community. I said conversation for the dialogue. This is dialogue for the community. So, man, let's do this thing, get it right. Subscribe, doesn't cost you a thing. Need you to do it. But tonight, I need you to call us, man. Comment as much as you want, but I would love for you to call us and help us out with some of these conversations tonight. Angelo.
What's good, brother?
I almost hate to ask. How'd your week go, bro?
So, this was an interesting week for so many different reasons. Some I'll get into, some I will not tonight anyway. But, but shout out to the fam that's headed out. They going off to see the Wizard on that trip for #1 fans. They won't be logged in tonight.
Oh. Trip, huh?
Yeah. They off to see the wizard. So the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
It's all right.
So
all right.
yeah. But so in lieu of making sure I do what Phoenix says to do is talk about bad stuff in the beginning. So let me get the bad stuff out. In 1 week time, I lost 2 brothers from my new Phi chapter of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated in 1 week. Had brother Cepeda Cloud. He was a coach, man, and he actually coached Evander Holyfield's son, who did a real nice tribute to him on his page. Said that was his coach and all, and what he did for him. But this brother apparently hit his head, lived by himself, and laid down and never woke back up. It's one of them things people tell you, you can't go to sleep, things of that nature, man. That junk is real, and being, manly men, we think we can handle everything, which, I'm experiencing it right now. But, you know what I mean? But it was a body blow, man. And then another brother, Quaylen, here's the sad part, Teasy, is that we all met up at the Cigar Lounge in Douglasville to show tribute to our brother Cepeda, right? And it's a bunch of us in there, man. Sham, the whole crew, everybody's in there. We're doing a toast to Cepeda, talking about, what you do when you talk about one of your fallen comrades. And as the evening goes, we're almost to the point of rapping, we on a Sigma chat, and it starts lighting up. While we're there celebrating this one brother's life, we find out another brother was just shot and killed in Colorado.
Wow.
The same night that jump was a body blow for real. And this brother, 32 years old, apparently he was kidnapped, and we don't know the whole story, but he was kidnapped, told his wife, hit his wife 911 and said, call the police, whatever. She's trying to get the police to them, and they never show up. The guy that kidnapped him apparently shot him. He wrestled for the gun, ended up killing the guy. Both of them dead in the truck right in front of a restaurant. Nobody, because the police never showed nothing. So,
damn.
So yeah, man. So it was rough, bro. It was rough. They had those 2 things happen. I mean, literally back to back. So, yeah. Yeah, it was rough. It's just sad, man. It's extremely sad. Extremely sad. I really hate it, for those families involved. He's a father of, young child, and, 32, and then brother Cepeda's out there, so it's just sad, man. And then you had, a friend of the club, DC Young Fly's baby mom dies day before that from surgery. Now he has to tell these 3 young kids that the mama not coming home. So, yeah, this is
beautiful family too.
Yeah, man, it was a whirlwind, brother. So, it was some good things happening this week, but right now I want to get the bad ones out the way. How was your week, bro?
Oh, the week was good, man. Finally got people out to the house to get started on painting. Hopefully it's helped my wife smile a little bit, help me around the house, because her attitude ain't gonna be mad no more. Finally got somebody to start painting. Mm-hmm. Gearing up for this play, man, getting more excited about God Guys. Super excited about this thing. Met up with some of the guys, had a little impromptu rehearsal, and that really, it was dope. Got me feeling even better about everything. Adrian, what's going on, young lady? What's up, Harold? Adrian, how you doing, young lady? Give us an update. Yeah, the week was good, man. I can't complain at all. Got my BMW running. Got some of them dents out of the Impala, some of them hell dents. I got some of that out. Got my Beamer back on the road, so I'm happy about that. It's really a kickback weekend because again, I was, I'm ramping up for this play, trying still finding my lane with this character. I got it now. I figured it out. Took me a minute to figure out where I can connect with it, but now I've connected with the character, so I'm really excited about it.
That's what's up.
Nothing crazy this weekend, man. I talked to my son. He called me. He said he's having a ball over there in Korea. I think Korea is going to actually end up having him change his mind about staying in a little longer.
Really?
Yeah, out there in Oklahoma, he was, hanging out with married people and not really kicking it with people his own age. And now that he's in Korea, he's kicking it with guys, man. They hanging out and
He's seeing life, huh?
Yeah. He's having a ball, man. Shoot. Got a pocket full of money, so and he over in Korea, so it don't
Be
cost
careful,
nothing.
young buck. Be careful.
Oh yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say.
Already asked him about that. Love you long time. he said that no, they actually wanted to go get a massage, and they actually got a cab to go get a massage. That's what they told the cab driver. So they walked in, it was like, yo, where they close at? Where they close at? So he figured out that that's something not something he should tell the cab driver from now on, because he was taking them for the happy ending.
Hilarious.
Happy ending thing. A couple of quick nuggets, man, I want to go over before we get into the meat of the topics, before we go to break. There's one thing that's I want to ask a cop here. I was reading a research thing about getting pulled over by police, and they were saying that the first 4 to 5 words will most likely show you how the stop is going to work out. Usually determines if you're going to get arrested or if you're going to be able to go on your way. Whether with the ticket or not, you still get to go on your way and not go to jail. And said one of the main things is when an officer comes up and throws a command out, instead of just actually with a greeting. If he comes up and gives a stern command for you to do something, say you probably need to watch out. There's a very good chance that you probably go to jail if you do one thing wrong. And this was a research that they did, man. So
Interesting research.
Another thing, Ja Morant, him and his team said that the gun was a toy.
Oh my goodness.
And they actually put out that the commissioner, the NBA actually looked at the video, and they actually think that it could actually be a toy also. But they're still going to move along with the suspension and everything that they're going to drop down. But again, my thing with that, well, not again, it's the first time I'm talking about it. My thing is, if you knew it was a toy, that would have been the first things you said as soon as the video came out.
Where'd that come from? I hadn't heard that. What report was that?
That was, it was on NBA Today. I forgot the big guy that usually in Chicago doing the games. He said, of course,
It was on NBA Today. I was asking what show was it on?
It was his sources type of deal. His sources. Then the last thing, man, I want to give a shout out. DeMar Hamlin actually put on a football helmet and practiced with the Bills in team drills for the first time yesterday. A significant step in his journey to playing football again, because he has been cleared, to play, to actually have contact and everything.
Fully cleared.
It's crazy to think that a man actually, his heart stopped on the field less than a year ago, and he's actually been cleared to play football. Whew. Yeah. So yeah, those are the 3 things I wanted to get out. So listen, people, I need for y'all to be a part of this thing. I see I got a lot of people tuning in here. What's up, Unc? My man Terrence T.J. Johnson. What up, bro? Adrian said that she's okay, tired but okay. Cancer is trying to fight her, but she won't let it beat her. It spreads some, but she's fighting.
Keep the good fight.
Yep. Keep up the fight, young lady. Keep it up. So listen, we're going to get into the meat of this thing. We come back. Give us 3 minutes. We'll be right back. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo.
And that's good cop. I gotta say it all night.
What's happening, people? We are back. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo.
And a man, Ask a Cop not here. Hey, you want to take Ask a Cop spot? say that's and that's a cop. Boy, you get no more hood credit. You said it and say that jump. They were like, oh, what? Hilarious.
So yeah, man, we back. We're gonna get this thing going. As you see, we got a special guest that's popped in on us. What's going on, KEKE?
How you doing?
Hey, doing all right. Real quick. It was your birthday recently. You wanna tell some people how you been popping for that birthday? 'Cause you been popping. I've been seeing you online. You been popping, girl.
I'm just 39 and fine. That's it.
Yeah, I've seen that a couple of times. I've seen that a couple of times.
Gemini life.
It's Gemini season.
Oh yeah.
Got your recent high school graduate, huh?
I do.
Yeah.
right,
How's
that's
that
right.
feel?
Different. It's different. He been a grown man for 7 days. I just called him and said, hey, bring it on in, son.
Say let him still out be grown for 7 whole days.
I did.
So now I gotta come back to reality.
Hey, I called his girlfriend and said, send my boy home.
Oh yeah, he been a grown man for 7 whole days.
Boy, damn. He gonna mess around and be groomed up real fast.
Nah.
Better come on home. 7 whole days. Woo, boy.
He hadn't been out 7 days. I just been letting him make his own decisions for 7 days.
Ah, understood. Well, at least you know he ain't make too many bad decisions because he's still able to come home. Some
True
people
story.
let
How
their
about that?
kids make their own decisions for 7 days and don't see them again for 7 years.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So
story, though.
at least you know you did something great there. Did something great. So listen, man, before we get into the topics, got to talk about Shannon Sharpe. Club Shay Shay.
Club Shay Shay.
Oh, wow, man. We talked about Shay Shay when all the stuff went down with Hamlin on the football field and how my man Skip Bayless was really kind of downplaying it. We talked about it, but it sounds like...
how you dogged him out about the Tom Brady comparison. Said you jealous because you're not the player he was.
I mean, this dude really dogged out Shay Shay the whole... And the thing is, Shay Shay was the reason that people watched, honestly. And I think they're going to find out. They're going to find out, but evidently this whole time, Shay Shay was actually sitting back, working some things behind the scenes, and getting things set so that he can walk away.
So I got a couple different thoughts on it, right? Real quick. When we say things like Shannon is the reason we watched, that's correct for us. But it's not correct for them. And when I say them, Skip fans,
Yeah.
for lack of a better word, you know what I mean? People who look like us, we're rooting for Shannon. People look like Skip's. People look rooting for Skip. You know what I mean? And I was seeing a lot of things about, especially here recently, about how many people really, really love Skip. I mean, how many writers, other TV people, whatever, they rock with Skip. But
Interesting.
yeah.
That's very interesting.
And the more I've been seeing it, again, it's a racial dynamic to it. You know what I mean? But like, it reminds me of like Regis and Kelly. Well, when it was Mike and what it called, Kelly and Mike. I watched the show when Mike was on there. The minute Mike left, I checked out. I ain't
Right.
watched it. I ain't watched it since then, and I know I'm gonna be this way. It was on the news. They went over and I saw it, but I don't really watch the show anymore. But when Mike was there, I watched it all the time. And now that Shannon is leaving, they're going to have it better be somebody significant or I'm out. But
and they did say that they're probably going to be looking for a person of color to sit opposite of them.
But here's the thing about Skip, though. Like, number one fan hates Skip. She thinks he's a racist. I don't think Skip's necessarily a racist. I think he's a very, very opinionated person. And because of the color of his skin, his opinion sometimes comes off racist or make you feel borderline, makes you feel some kind of way because he's dogging out. But let's face it, most of these athletes are black. You know what I mean? Most of the big name athletes are black, outside a few quarterbacks. So naturally it's gonna seem that way. But the one thing that Shannon has never denied, and the one thing that Stephen A. always big ups, is that without Skip Bayless, I'm not where I am today. When Skip Bayless brought Stephen A. Smith on First Take, because remember, First Take wasn't Stephen A.'s show, it was Skip Bayless's show. And when he left Fox, he handpicked Shannon Sharpe, handpicked him, said, that's who I want. They were like, well, what about this? Hey, nope, I want him. You know what I mean? He's raw, he's uncut, he'll learn other sports, he'll do this, he'll do the education, but I like how he comes off. And now Shannon Sharpe, we know Shannon Sharpe as the tight end for the Denver Broncos and the Ravens, but the new generation had no idea dude ever played football.
Yeah, exactly.
See what I'm saying? I mean, but a lot of people don't know he ever played football. They just see him as this big dude. They have no idea this dude's a Hall of Fame tight end, one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they know him as on Skip, and they know him from his podcast. So I think it's interesting, man. But I think Shannon couldn't get over that last. I think that was a big insult. Was too hard. He refused to apologize.
And
he stood by him.
And he cut him off while he was talking.
Yeah. And Shannon was like, man, you won't let me get my monologue. So, yeah, man. So, anyway, it's going to be interesting how the thing filters out and where Shannon goes. It's going to be interesting. So,
I would love to know what his buyout was. Hopefully it'll come out soon.
I'm sure he's comfortable because they buying out the podcast too.
Yeah.
And that's doing numbers. That's doing numbers.
Yeah. Unc said Chip was wrong. Unc said Chip was wrong. Shannon Sharpe went off. Hey, Harold, appreciate that, man. He said he liked the show. He just started tuning in last week. Appreciate that, bro. Make sure that you like everything and share it all, too, bro.
Hey, man, I talked to a brother today, speaking of that, and I appreciate that, man. This guy I used to coach with back in the day, he moved his family. They moved out to Omaha or somewhere way out west where, a whole bunch of us don't exist. Mm-hmm. And he moved back closer. His son's got a scholarship at Morehouse, which is real cool. Congratulations, Nick. But he said, man, I ain't seen the show recently because we moved back. He said, man, when I was out there in Tubuck County, wherever he was at, he said, man, I watched y'all every Tuesday. He said, man, y'all help keep me informed out here. I thought that was so dope, man. He's like, man, I was watching y'all every week, man. He said, man, y'all feed me so much information, man. I just couldn't wait to get on there. So
that's all right.
Yeah, I thought it was real cool.
Conversations class.
Yeah.
My house, I already know. Everybody got it out my room. I gotta focus.
Yeah. You got some typing to do. What we got, TJ?
All right, man. We're gonna start off with this word friend.
We should have had the Houdini song playing after that. Friends.
We're gonna start off with that one. And a couple of questions. Mainly the main question is, what kind of friend are you? Are you the friend that will tell the truth? Are you the type of friend that says what needs to be said to make your friend feel better, even though it might not be the truth? Will you ride with your friend knowing that they're about to do something wrong and then tell them it was wrong after? Or are you the friend that will actually tell somebody, nah, we don't need to be doing that. You need to switch this up, bro.
Start with.
No.
No. You want to start, I guess? I mean, for me, honestly, man, that to me, I think it's come in waves of my life, how I'll answer that question. You know what I mean? It's like at certain points of my life, I probably would rock.
You said, let's go,
It'd
let's
be
go.
like, man, let's do it. whatever we doing, we doing.
Right.
And we'll address it later. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, I've gone through different phases of life.
Trying not to tell on himself.
Yeah.
He doing everything he can not to cross the line.
Yeah.
Don't know what the statute of limitations.
With the
That's true.
hilarious.
That's a great way to put it. Because after I thought about it, I'm like, nah, man, I'll be somebody that would tell people, nah, man, we can't do nothing like that. But then at the same time, like you said, you think back, and all somebody had to do was point. What color shirt he got on? All right, I'm gonna come up from the other side.
Hey, bro.
Well, you go over there and keep him busy, while I go over there and put this in my bag so we can get up out of here. So that's a great way. I didn't think of it that way, but
That's the only thing I can say
you never done.
that I've never done is going in somewhere and steal something.
I ain't doing it.
And I can honestly say, and not only have I never stolen something, I have never assisted in the theft of something. And I've done a lot of things. But it's something about that right there that is always, I don't know. I've never done it. I remember I used to have, we used to have this group called 60 Degrees, man. Me, Lonnie Foster, and them guys made their way into a few stores. And when I knew what they were going to do, I would literally go outside. I did drop a name there. My bad, bro.
The whole name.
There was no such thing as self-checkout back in my... Oh, now I check my junk twice. You know why? Because I've seen folks get stopped at that self-checkout. I don't want to be that guy. Hey, I want you checking me and be like, hey, and then now everybody looking at you because I was looking at them.
Oh my God.
Devo said that's why you got good luck, buddy. Devo, you might be right, bro. Because
I gotta agree with Angelo. I didn't assist with no stealing. That was one thing. No, sir. I couldn't get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
I can get in trouble for a lot of things growing up. But stealing wasn't one.
Stealing wasn't one on.
I didn't get in trouble for it.
Because you didn't get caught.
I got in trouble for it.
I wasn't gonna take the chance.
But, yeah,
period. I want no parts.
Hey, man, I remember I would literally walk out the store. Once I saw what was going on, hey, man, I'll be outside, man.
Bro, the crazy thing, though.
Hey, man, I'm not doing it.
When I really got mad at myself because I was just doing it for the kicks. I had a pocket full of money. I mean, man, what I took, I could have bought everybody in the store one of them. In my pocket at that moment, cash.
Right.
But you stole it.
I stole it. And that's when. And later on, we would sit back talking and laughing about it. And as I'm sitting there laughing about it, and I look around the circle that I was with, all of us had money. We was in there stealing.
Oh, y'all steady stealing.
Well, yeah, that was a hobby.
Yeah, that's what I knew. I said, okay, so that may have been that moment when I grew up. Because think about that. You go to jail for stealing something that probably costs $18. And you got $1,300 cash in your pocket.
I mean, I've arrested people with money in their pocket and they were stealing.
Well, most of them do got money.
And asked the question, like, man, what was that about?
You could look at it this way. That's why you got money.
It could be.
Because I'm the one gonna buy it.
I just couldn't take going to jail for that job, man. That job would bug me out, man. It really would. I'd be so bummed.
Man, now you.
As a kid, I just want to do it. You know, I told you before, I never want to disappoint moms, but even as I got older, I still just couldn't. I just don't want to. I don't want that blemish on me. I just feel some kind of way about it, man.
Now when I go on racetrack, you gonna make me actually go to the actual register now, boy. Because ain't nothing worse than having this on the show and then me getting arrested for stealing some energy
Hey, man,
drinks.
I won't even take an extra bag of ice outside in the cooler. And I done seen folk pay for 4 bags and get 8. It's out in the cooler. Ain't nobody watching. I won't even do that, Joe. Look at the way like, yo.
Devo
Well,
said,
I can't say I ain't
Devo
run go watermelon 4 times in Walmart. I swiped watermelon twice.
Nigga swallow it.
Chicken high.
at the mic. Devo said you look like a man who got plenty of whippings.
Who, me? Oh, I got my share with the people. Hey, listen.
But it wasn't for
I told
stealing.
you, I didn't got, it wasn't for stealing, though. It wasn't for stealing. But I got my share. I told you, I hit my mama belt. She whooping us so bad. This belt. She didn't get that belt again until we left Germany, bro. Oh, yeah. I got tattooed now. Ain't no question about that part. Ain't no question about that part.
D-Mac said he should have been on the show because he got shoplift stories for days.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was gonna
I'm
say,
sure
man,
he does.
I was gonna say like JT said. I remember from like 10th grade to 12th grade, I had a job, but I used to steal candy and sell it in school. And I had money because I
You
had a
stealing
job.
it and selling it.
Yeah, I used to steal money. I used to steal candy. Everything I used to steal, like I go in the convenience store and steal,
Is it the
candy
American
bars and bubble gum, and I used to sell it in Sour Patches. I used to sell it in school, and I had money because I had a job. But it was, yeah, man. And I remember after the second time I did, I was like, I'm just getting enough money so that I can use that money to buy candy. And I ain't never used that money to buy candy. I just kept on stealing, man. It was just fun, man. I don't know what it was. The convenience store right down the street from my house, man. I'm talking about we used to have good conversation with Abid. And I was robbing him blind. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man,
Yeah.
KD said Lo would go outside and get in the car and say, what y'all get?
Let me get some.
He definitely want to know what they got.
So look.
Not at the store, but yeah, soon we ride out, yeah.
So you was receiving stolen goods, yeah.
Well, I'm definitely a part of that. End, 'cause I want to
KD, that's
buy whatever they
hilarious,
stole.
bro.
I want to buy it. I just don't. I'm not gonna steal it, but I'm gonna buy it. Absolutely.
KD say them kids of water at the gas pump ain't safe.
Yeah, I never understood why they would put all that stuff outside of the store. Never understood it.
Oh, man,
For you?
that is hilarious. You see it for you.
But my new trick in the self-checkout is you scan the cheap thing and put the regular thing, the high thing in first. That's my thing, but that's it.
Somebody
That's it.
say just scan all his bananas.
Nah, I don't do that. Like,
He knew exactly what it was.
so the other day, right? I eat meat in my salad, right? But that damn sliced meat be high. It's like $14.99 a pound. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So, in Publix, they got buy one, get one free cheeses. So I usually get the buy one, get one free cheeses. So I scan my cheese first and I put my meat in.
Oh
right?
my God.
Then I scan another cheese and I scan the third cheese. So it's 3 cheeses. So I'm paying for something now. I'm paying for something. Okay? I'm paying for something. Okay? Okay. Yeah.
Then keep scanning.
Oh, that's new. Okay.
Oh my.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, JT said, huh?
Then put it on the scale. Because it's going to come up like, do you want to scan? No thanks.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that one.
Hilarious, man.
Yeah, my thing was, making sure I would make sure that I paid real quick so that nobody behind me could see that I got all this stuff up in. It only came up to $8.52. But see, I would also put the telephone number in there so it makes it look like you make it noise like you're scanning stuff. So
You need to start using the daycare. Use the daycare alone. Don't use yours because they can track you.
Wow.
Hey, man. Only this place
Hey, man. That's
can we
wild.
start talking about friendship. And now we're giving lessons.
And the sad
on
part
theft.
is, like I go to Sam's all the time for the club, man. Like, I was just there today, scanned 40-something items. You know, when you check out, girl only check 3. I was like, man, these folks don't. If I was another person, you want to scan 3 of my items?
You would have been with some money in your pocket. That's all.
There's somebody.
Hey, hey,
American way.
hold up. D-Mac said, D-Mac said he stole some gum one time as a youngster, and he forgot that he had stole it by the time they got to the register.
Oh my
He said he was chewing that gum hard. He said his mom said, where you get that gum from? He said on the floor. He said one of the worst whippers he ever got in the store.
I can see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that one of them things you just see that just happening on the floor.
Yeah. You got to know him because I can see it all day. I see it. I see that happening all day. I can see that.
Oh man, that's funny.
Wow. Classic conversations. Okay, people
So what about your
classes.
friends? We'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah. What's happening, people? We are back. Bunch of kleptomaniacs up here. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo.
And Ask a Cop. Well, I'm glad Ask a Cop wasn't here tonight, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, he done feel that.
I'm talking about the field day.
That would have been killing him. He'd have been over there moving in his seat,
Hilarious.
probably texting somebody to come get us. All right,
Terrible.
so we ain't gonna leave the friend thing yet. We're gonna actually try and get serious about it. So yeah, KEKE.
Well,
So what type of friend are you to your
I'm not a yes friend,
okay?
for sure. I don't ride with everything you do. I ride with you, but not necessarily what you do. Like, I'm a friend. I don't dislike people because you dislike people. Unnecessary beef, not gonna be for me. But I just feel like all my friends know, like, if you know me, you know my loyalty lie. And if it makes you uncomfortable that I'm cordial with somebody that you may have beef with, then obviously you're not my friend.
Mm-hmm.
So especially when it comes to men, like, I'm not beefing with not one girl about a man that I ain't never been with. That's on y'all. Deal with it, figure it out. But if you know me, you know how I rock. You know, back in the day when we had to rock, you rock, I roll. But now it's just like, hey, different phase of a life. Back in the day, you call, it's the jump out. I'm pulling up, we ready, we jumping out. Now I'm telling you, I got bail money now. I say don't go.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good friend.
But if you do,
A lot of friends ain't got bail money.
Facts.
For real.
I try to steer in the right direction, but I do understand, if you make your own decision, friend, I can't go to jail, I gotta go to work in the morning. But I'll come and get you if you just gotta go. That's the type of friend. That's the type of friend I am.
It depends on what you're going for. For me, my bail money ain't for everything.
That's true too now. But I mean,
But I say, man,
my friends don't do everything. My friends are like-minded women, We've been friends 30 years at this point. Back in the day, we were the jump out crew. We still get ratchet sometimes when it's necessary. So if you got to get ratchet, friend, I get it. I just can't get ratchet with you. I can't pull up with you no more. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I got a career. But I'll come and get you. I'll do that.
that's what's up.
In your younger days, would you take the rap for one of your
Hell
friends?
no. I mean, no, I ain't taking no raps.
I mean, let's say y'all was over at, y'all younger and y'all over at one of your girlfriend's house and y'all doing something crazy and she broke something. Would you say that you broke it so that she doesn't have to live in that trouble at home?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Trouble at home, but raps, I think about jail. We ain't doing that. I'm gonna take our own raps. But yeah, I'll take it if I ain't gonna get in trouble in my home.
Sound like you a pretty good friend. You got bail money and everything. Sure. I mean,
But I prefer you not go. I prefer you not go. And it's funny that today, my work crew, they bought me a necklace for my birthday. We went out to Hammers. We call each other work besties. So they bought me a necklace that says bestie. And they gave me a little book that says friends are golden. And every page of the book says, this was my best memory, and then one of them will fill it out, or this is why you're precious to me. And I forgot, I meant to bring it based on the topic.
That's real cool.
hey, man.
And it was real cool. I cried a little bit.
Yeah,
Y'all,
real
y'all
cool.
Southwest folks, man. Y'all family for real.
For real.
I
We
mean,
are.
my sister has some friends, boy. When I tell you they bought tickets to my play just because, I mean, they snatched them up. I was like, wow, that's crazy. I mean, y'all up there Southwest, y'all.
Well, that's who you spend most of your time with, people at work, to be honest.
Good point.
So you can tell your friends no?
I can, I do. They don't always like it, but absolutely. But I'm not, now this is something I see often, right? Especially when it comes to relationships. I don't care what you do in your relationship. I don't care if you cheat, I don't care if you don't. I give my opinion and that's it. But I see people that say, well, I can't hang around her, she gonna do X, Y, Z. Why can't you hang around your friend because she made her own decision, whether it was good or bad? Now that makes me one of those people friends. Let me make my own decisions. You ain't gotta support it, but why would you not be my friend because I did something that you may not have done?
I can see that. It would have to, for me, it would have to be what it is that they're doing.
Such as, why does it matter what they're doing?
I mean, like right now, anything doing with, selling narcotics, I can't rock with you.
You can go out
'Cause
and they smoke
'cause
narcotics?
that net spreads out.
Huh?
Could be sitting at your crib playing dominoes. Here they come knocking the door down, and I'm going to jail just because I was in there playing dominoes. But I was in the dwelling, so that's usually, that's something that'll cross the line for me. Because now when I was 20-something, now I could do 5-6 years and come back out, still have a full life. Now I ain't got years to waste, so I can't be going to jail for nobody now.
So you'd have took the rap in your 20s?
No, I wouldn't have taken the rap, but I'm just saying I still could have rocked with it.
There ain't been no point in my life I'm taking the rap.
Yeah.
Right,
I could
I
have
was, look, I was trying to figure out what you mean. Like you was in a trap house with them
I
and
ain't
they
taking
bust
the
the door
rap,
down.
but
Like, what we talking about?
I would have rocked with them. But no, I wouldn't take the rap. Yeah, I ain't going to jail for nobody. I made my mind up on that a long, long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we had the show on snitching. Shit. Don't do it around me. You better not. You better not do it around me and expect if they come asking me about it, talking about taking me instead of you.
Well, when it comes to that stealing thing, I just
I'll put some on
let
your
me tell you a
comments.
story in high school. Me and my crew got into it with another crew, whatever. Our names still ring the halls of the high school. But after the fact, one of my friends decided to take the girl purse. I had nothing to do with that part. The fight part, I was all in. That part, no. But when the administrator came, because they threw the purse in the trash when it was, they was looking for it. So when they found the purse, they came and snatched all us out of class. I kid you not. We sat in their office, and I looked over there, and I said, y'all already know. My friend said, Mr. Kenzie KEKE had nothing to do with this purse.
Really?
Let her go back to class. Hell yeah, because we going to fight like hell. If my grandma got to come up here because y'all done stole somebody's purse and took their money out. I mean, we already done beat them up. What y'all need the purse for?
Right.
Listen, Mr. Ken said, have a good day, Ms. Matthews. I can't do it. I can't get in trouble for that.
And they knew that.
They knew that.
I see.
Hey, Harvey said, I'm telling. Harvey said, he's telling. Got a question here. So if your friend open hands smack the first lady at church, would you stand by your friend?
I mean,
What was the reason for the slap?
what's stand by them? Am I mad because she did it? I mean, what stand by me?
I guess
I mean, I might say, why
be
you-
on the side of your friend or the side of the first lady. I guess what the question is, but
I ain't got no side. I'm like, girl, why you slap that later? I mean, cause why did you do it? It's a reason if you did it. You ain't just slap her.
yeah. What was the reason behind the slap? That was,
Yeah.
And with a first lady can be mean.
Give me the
Church
reason
scandals.
behind the slap. What was the first lady doing? Was her shoes not right? Was she singing, trying to sing, couldn't sing, but they just let her sing because she was the first lady?
Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling.
But Angela, I don't think you said what kind of friend you are.
I didn't. I thought I
y'all
started
went right
off.
into something about stealing.
I mean, I remember I said it depends on the phase of life I was in. You know, back then I was ride or die friend. You know, midway it was based on what it was, and now, you know, shit, if you ain't my friend by now, I ain't looking for no new friends.
You don't have to be looking for them, but
So now, I mean, well, you know, I mean, I
different
might.
people enter at different times.
If you with me, you with me, and I think everybody that's a friend of mine knows that I'm gonna have your back. You know, I've helped way too many.
That wasn't.
Correct.
That wasn't.
Say it
Yeah.
back to you.
That you found out wasn't.
Yeah, true
your
story.
friend. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm really loyal. You know what I mean? I hold great secrets. You know, I think I'm the kind of friend that, you know, I would want to have.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That says a lot.
Yeah, kind of friend I would want to have. So
That's what I told my friends today. If I'm half of the person y'all be in the middle, I'm doing a good job.
yeah, that's real. So but I ain't going to jail for none of them.
Yeah. Facts.
I'm not that friend.
Not at all.
Hey, I'm.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm with that too.
Right, because you don't have no business going
You ain't-
multiple
you ain't-
times.
you ain't
now.
learned your
So
lesson.
why we going?
Yeah, I think I'm almost loyal to a fault sometimes, in regards to friendships. You know, because and when I say to a fault, because you end up finding out that it's not reciprocated, which I've never really. I can't say that I've looked for reciprocation really in a friendship. You know, because everybody won't give back the same way that you give. Doesn't mean that they're not rocking for you. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So I've never looked for reciprocation, but I have been loyal to a fault in some friendships. I'm the type also, kind of what Angelo said, they know if I'm a friend of theirs. And if they thought I was and I wasn't, they found out. You know, probably a certain phone call, asked for something, and I said, nah, I can't do that for you.
But that don't make you not a friend
Oh, yeah.
to them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Some people look for friendships as material. You know.
True.
You know, they I'll tell anybody, if I got it, I will. But if I don't, I can't. You know, it's just not gonna happen. But there are some people where I had it, as you said, and they done some stupid stuff, and I just wasn't gonna do it.
I mean, I can have it and still won't.
Yeah.
But that don't make me not your friend.
I mean, too many of them. There's too many friendships based on material. You know, like I had to tell this guy one time about what he thought was a friendship, and I had to remind him, "Hey, bro, do you know the entire time that I've known you, the status of our relationship has been me paying you for something. It's been all job related. There's no encounter that we've ever had that didn't end in me having to pay you." I said, so how you consider us friends? You know what I mean? Man, we supposed to be friends. You know, bruh, what do you mean? The entire status of our relationship has been me paying you for something. Even a couple of times, you made it seem as if you were doing something, and at the end of the day, you be like, hey, man, you gonna break me off? What? We ain't had no conversation about this. You know what I mean? But that's been the status of so no. You know what I mean? Let's establish what we are. You know what I mean? Let's establish this thing. So there's no more confusion going forward. We're not friends. We've never hung out. We've never broke bread. We've never had a drink together. The whole status has been you coming to me for something and I'm end up paying you for it. That's it. We're not, you know what I'm saying? So we a friend, you know. I mean, I got friends, man. I don't use that word as loosely as some. I mean, there's people as associates. There's people you cool with.
Right.
But you're not necessarily my friend. You know what I'm saying? You know, because to me, if there's a friendship, there's a, you know, it's a two-way street at some point. You know what I mean? You know, it's, you know, gotta be some kind of mutual.
And like I said, with I've always talked about it with social media. You know, people click on that button and now they feel that y'all are really friends.
Yeah.
You know, seriously, some people I've seen people get mad at somebody else because they were friends on Facebook, and that person said something about them or did something, and they were mad. And I was like, well, how long you known this person? They've been friends on Facebook about 6 years.
Some people don't have real social lives,
We've hung out in Facebook. You know, we hung out together and partied together. And
do you know how many friends I could have on social media if I accepted everybody? I won't even accept people as a friend if you don't know 20 to 30 mutual people that I know. I won't even accept you. I got a list of people. Hey, I won't even accept them. I'll look to see how many mutual friends do we even have. You got a friend, you just want to be nosy. You just trying to find out what's going on. You're not a friend. I wouldn't even accept as friends on social media, man.
Yeah, that my number is 40. You got to have 40 mutual friends.
Yeah.
And if we become friends and I don't actually meet you in person within the next 2 to 3 months, next time you come across my timeline, I'm probably going to unfriend you. I'm like, what?
You want to meet them people?
Yeah, I don't want to meet them.
Yeah, certain people.
I mean, I don't really care if we have no friends.
Not
I mean,
business,
social
not
media.
business,
I don't
that's
care about you
different.
being nosy.
You
But
know, I have to be friends with some people because of business or whatever.
you shouldn't either,
but-
Angelo. You got way too many businesses to go on. Like,
If you're on my Uptown page, we accept everybody. I'm talking
Your
on my
personal page,
on my
gotcha.
page. If I don't know you, if I don't know you, I don't know anybody that knows you. It's like, what do you want to be friends for? You know what I mean? What do you want to follow me for? You know what I mean? That's how I see it.
Hell, I had people get mad at me because I just liked their stuff and didn't love it.
what?
I would unfriend that person right away.
It happened. Yeah, it happened.
Yeah, I
and
know,
I
right
use birthdays. The birthday thing on Facebook when they come up, I go through that list. Who is this? Who is this person?
I don't ever.
They live in somewhere in Iowa. What am I doing friends with somebody in Iowa? You know, probably a cigar world or whatever. I'm going to unfriend that.
Because of flag football and because of the fraternity, you know, I know there's a lot of people that'll meet, but you still got to know somebody in the crew.
The
Hey, man,
friendship
Katie
word
says-
is for surely loose though in the 2000s.
Huh?
The friend word is so loose.
Yeah,
in the
way too
2000s.
loose. Yeah.
Yeah, the friend word, and as much as I know you should say, you know, a lot of people, because so many people are leaving this world today, they like to use the word love. You know, I'm still hesitant on throwing that word out there around everybody. I just, it's just hard to just throw that word out all the time.
I don't use it, bro. It's very, very seldom.
You should only use it if you love them.
Right.
But people be
I
saying,
love my friends though.
like I got love. Like one thing I have learned to do is like for male people that have a, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times men be too, I don't know, they think, just going
Masculine.
to the next topic. You know what I mean? Like I can say I got love for one of my brothers. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I think it's okay to do that. But I guess, you know, love you, bro. You know, I'm gonna keep your head up type junk. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess there's a difference between that and I love you type stuff.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a little.
What's
that's
the
a little
difference?
Oh,
it's
a
just
big
about
difference.
how you said it.
No, it's a big difference.
Yeah, you know, have
People
yeah.
that take it different.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, okay. They
That's
take it
the thing.
different.
Um,
Okay.
and so that they won't take it. So I don't know how they're gonna take it. So I don't say it. So that way I can't find out if it's different.
But
or
if
what.
these your friends, you should know how they gonna take
Well,
it.
I mean,
it
now
don't matter
people
how
are-
I tell
but
my
now
friend I
people
love
are
her. She
doing
know I
it-
love her.
People are now doing it like saying hi. It's like or bye. They got to say I love you. I'll just go like, all right.
But I do. When I talk to my friends on the phone, we're gonna end our conversation with I love you, friend, have a good night.
Because y'all got
Friends.
true love
Yeah.
for each other.
Oh.
But I'm talking
I-
about people that
You talking about just people that
Oh yeah.
see every now and then.
you
know,
may not, yeah.
Oh, it's sticky. Go to the comments real quick here.
said it's
Stephanie Denise, what's going on?
You got some on your face.
She says she's like a broken glass with water leaking. She's telling it all,
That's your
especially if it's
chin.
going to cause her freedom or to lose her job.
Okay.
Adrian said that she can't and
Did I
won't
get
go
it?
to jail for anyone. She said she's been handcuffed many. Adrian. She's been handcuffed many times but never been arrested.
Yeah, she went all the way left on that.
Yeah. Stephanie said.
She
that
said many
is-
times.
She is right. She said she is loyal, and her true friends know her. The fake ones, they don't really matter.
But
So,
loyalty,
Vic-
what is loyalty? That's the problem. Everybody got a different definition.
Let's see. Wait a minute. Hold on.
While you looking for that one, man, KD said, what the first lady do? She must have been hunching on Deacon so-and-so.
Yeah,
Slap a friend.
I was gonna come back to that.
She
but
tried
yeah.
it.
But
I
supposedly
support
the first lady was DMing your friend's man through the church Facebook page. Wow. First lady.
And what was the question, JT? Do I support her? Absolutely.
Hilarious. Yeah, absolutely.
Stephanie said the same thing you was talking about. There's a difference. She have associates, and then she has few friends. Tamara Davis, I hope I'm saying your name right. I've learned not to cross oceans for people who would not jump puddles for me.
Katie's
Whoa.
silly.
Woo.
And sometimes you have to
Nice.
learn it the hard way.
Stephanie said, true that. Friends on Facebook, you make a comment or like it, then they mad.
And it's sensitive.
Adrian said, get your mind out the gutter. The popo had me, dude. Yeah, it did go there. It did go there.
KD's stupid. For real.
My man, Levon, what up, bro? He said, when he tell one of his friends that he loved them, it's from the heart. Most of his friends, he's had friends since first grade and being in the military.
That's
What's up?
cool.
What's up,
I
Jordan?
don't have
Yeah.
them kind of relationships.
Yeah, it's
Really?
yeah, it's
Travel too much.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know one person from my childhood. When I say child, from like
and I can
5, 6 years old to now, there's only one person I still in communication with.
I can say that too. I can be a friend, and we don't have to be talking and then, in contact all the time.
But you pick up where you left off when you do it.
Yeah, and
Those are friends.
if I run,
I agree.
If they call me and something's going on or whatever, I'm there for them. Just like we was talking the other day. I am that type of friend. I'm not the one that, damn, bro, I ain't heard of you in 3 years. Now you calling me talking about you need to talk about something. What's
Well, yeah, and I'm the same way. If I don't talk to you for a week or two and you got an attitude, like I'm quick to take the back seat. Cause how you got an attitude? We're grown. We got different lives. It doesn't mean I'm mad with you because I ain't talked to you in a week. Like that to me,
Right.
that's exposing a part of your personality I may not have known.
They're a little needy.
Because I've had friends, one of my friends from my 25-year crew, we had an issue, and I don't have a problem with cutting people off. I can definitely love you from a distance. But if anything happens significant in your life, you have a baby, you get married, whatever, I'm still there because I'm your sister, really. And family's gonna be family. We might not be friends or see things eye to eye, but that doesn't stop me from loving you from the friend we grew up as.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been put in some situations, Shy, that I don't think everybody can stand.
I wonder if there's how much of a difference is it between male friendships and female friendships? Are there male friendships that are strongly bound, like you and your crew, y'all are been rocking for so long, and y'all are strongly, you know what I mean? I don't know. For me, for example, and I know things we gotta go, but for me, I don't. JT, me and you friends, man. We don't have to talk.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And if I don't hear from JT until Tuesday, it's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me and my boy Jack, we talk every blue moon, but once we talk, it's like we, you know what I mean? I see my man KD, you know, here that when we chop it up, we chop it up. You know, it's like
I think
we don't have to talk. I don't want to talk to nobody every day.
Yeah.
But
I don't want to.
I think it is a difference between
not.
men friendships and women
No.
friendships.
You don't think so?
Women are the same way. Those are personality flaws. When you feel like you have to talk to somebody. Usually a person that feels like they got to talk to somebody every day, those two friend lifestyles are different. The one that want to talk out, you probably not working or whatever your case may be, but those are personality flaws, not friendship bonds. Because you don't have to talk every day. I'm with Angela. I don't want to talk every day. Me and my best friend, the one on my phone is ride or die. We may go a week or two. But if my spirit says, I'll just text and be like, hey, you good over there? If my spirit says I need to check on her, but we're not upset because we ain't talked in 2 weeks, or you called and I didn't answer, or whatever the case may be. So I don't think women and men friendships are different in that aspect. Because you got some men out here that get mad about it too.
I bet it is.
So those are personality issues.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Yeah.
I can see that too. I know one in particular I'm thinking about right now. That. Yeah, man. It's like,
Good on it. Like,
bruh, I see the numbers. Call me again today.
All right, read these
What we
last
talking
couple
about?
comments and we'll go to break.
Nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else to talk about. What we? I don't want to talk, man.
My man Jordan, what up, bro? Appreciate
Text
you
me.
tuning in. He said one of his greatest memories in life is when he brought my nephew Rave in as one of his own and saw the unconditional love that he had for him. Because I know, he was a mentor to my nephew also. With that being said, we developed a friendship that has turned into us being brothers. People come into your life for seasons and reasons. Seasons fade away, reasons stay, so make sure that you pick your friends wisely.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Quentin? Appreciate you tuning in, man.
Hey, man, Katie is crazy, man. Hey, good night, Unc. Say been watching, man. About to pass his bedtime. He said, true friends are a gift. A true friend will never lead you to trouble or danger. Take care.
All right, Unc, sleep good, bro.
Katie, he said, me and KEKE friends, and she still documented every time I was late to a security site.
I was your supervisor, sir.
Hey, man, Katie.
True story, true story. Angela was my friend too. He said, damn it, Keith. Listen, absolutely.
Oh, my goodness, man. We going to break. What we doing?
Yeah, I got many comments. We're going to come back for the comments. We need to take a break, y'all. Be right back. I'm going to get to your comments. Be right back.
Never know which way to rather let classic conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. It's classic conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna. Classic conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. It's classic conversations with Jae Tea and Lo.